Hey everybody, happy Monday. I hope you're all doing well. So nice to see you all again. I know we've taken a bit of a hiatus in between our Monday get-togethers, but we just wanted to connect with you and tell you some of the great things that are happening here. And if you have any questions while I'm talking or want to know about anything, please feel free to type in and I'll do my best to answer it while we're live. In case for those of you that don't know me, my name is Jackie G and I'm with Gwartzman's Art Supplies. We're located here in downtown Toronto in one of the best areas between Kensington Market and Chinatown. You can visit our landmark location here and see all the wonderful things we have on our walls, or you can also check us out online, gwartzmans.com. You can see all of our products there, as well as anything else you might be interested in. Gives us a bit of history about our company. We've been in art materials for, about 50 years. And if there's anything that you're looking for and you don't see it, please drop us a line, info@gwartzmans.com. And today, I just wanted to connect with you, tell you what's happening, and show you a couple interesting things that you may or may not have been thinking about. I get excited every time I'm going to be talking to you, and I can think of 1,000,001 things that I think everybody should know about, but of course we're always limited to time, and always our interests are always different. So there's some new things that I want to check out with you, and I'll go with that. So we've started again, we're going to be restarting our talks. And for those of you that have tuned in before, and I'm just getting my notes ready so I don't forget anything, over the past couple years we've been connecting with a lot of our suppliers, where you get to hear from them. It's always interesting for me. I get to meet them at trade shows or they come and visit us. And so I learn about all the new products and I get to ask the questions. The great thing is that by you meeting them, usually by an Instagram Live or a Zoom, is that you get to hear from our manufacturers on how the product is made, what goes into it, what do they love about it, and any other information that you may have questions that you may want to ask them. So we've done a number of them over the past year. We've just we're going to be starting them again. So World Pigment Day is coming up towards the end of March. March is actually a very busy month. So towards the end of March is World Pigment Day, and we decided to do something a little bit different. On March the 16th at 12 p.m., so that is a Wednesday, we're going to be having an Instagram Live with Scott Stevenson from Daniel Smith Art Materials. For those of you that are familiar with Daniel Smith, they make some of the best watercolors in the world. They are very, very popular. They have a very wide range. What always fascinated me about that company was whenever we went to a trade show, they would show the tube of paint with the actual pigment that they get it from or what it might be mined. And it was always amazing in some of our demos that we've had here when Scott would bring his samples. What he was able to is what it takes to actually mine, what they get out of what we think is a large piece of rock, and actually how much pigment comes from it. So it is a build-up to World Pigment Day. We're very excited to have Scott joining us live. As I say, that way any of you across Canada or United States or anywhere in the world will be able to listen to Scott. And if you do have any questions, get them ready. He is a wealth of information and always a real treat when he's come into our store to talk about Daniel Smith products. So that is Wednesday, March the 16th. I've always been interested in how an artist, how do you get into a gallery? What is it that makes a gallery choose their artists? How does an artist approach a gallery? What are they looking for? What do you need to say to them? So on April the 12th, we are going to be having an Instagram Live with Erin Choi from Petroff Gallery. For those of you who are familiar with Petroff, they've been around for 40 years. They are a great gallery here in Toronto. They have a wide range of artists that they showcase, and they showcase everybody. They are always really, if any of you follow on Instagram, I just absolutely love seeing the work that they promote. So again, come with your questions. Erin and I are going to have a chat that day, anything you want to know about getting into a gallery, what's needed, what have you, always wondered about, anything you can think of. You can also send your questions in advance so that way we may even have an answer prepared and know a little bit more about what you may need to know. And you could send that question to info@gwartzmans.com. And again, that's April the 12th. That'll be at 12 p.m. And it's with Erin Choi from Petroff Gallery. I'm really looking forward to it. And it should be just very interesting for me. I have a million questions I want to ask her just myself. And they have an excellent roster now of artists. So it'll give you a chance to find out a little bit more. A couple new things that are happening. First of all, for those of you that have seen on our website, we now offer a points program. So that is available either online. You can sign up online to get your points, or you can sign up in the store, and you can use those points either in the store or online. And the more you build up, the more dollars that you can save. That is always on top of our discounted products that you have. Anybody who's familiar with our company knows that we still offer some of the best prices on our products. It will not apply to any extra sales that we're doing or clearance items, but you're able to use them for pretty well everything else in the store. I think it's a great program. I'm really excited about it. There's going to be some other modifications that we're going to be doing over time. And of course, I will let you know when we have them set up. As well, something new that we're starting, and it's going to be finalized, I hope, soon. We're just working out all the logistics. We are going to be able to ship some of our products to the United States. So any of our U.S. fans, any customers looking to purchase some of our products from the States, we will be able to ship to you. And again, we're just figuring out the logistics. We're trying to make it as easy as possible and as simple for you to order. But everything will be on our website, so all the instructions and anything that you need to know. And of course, any questions that you have, you can also reach our customer service. What else do I want to tell you about? So I was trying to think of something just to throw in, just to sort of keep you interested, always trying to get you to think outside the box. And so I know that once again, we are finding that certain things like round products are becoming very popular. And I just wanted to show you some of the different products that actually come in round. Now, of course, my beautiful Fredericks canvas is in an oval. We are actually sold out of all of our rounds in Fredericks, but we do stock their ovals as well. That's the only company that we do keep oval and round. But in our round wood panels, they go anywhere from the 6 inches all the way up to about 40 inches round, 48, I believe, actually. In the Tri-Art, they're alu panels. We stick to the smaller panels, anywhere from 24 inches and smaller. If you're looking at the Fredericks, they go anywhere from 5 inches all the way up to 46 inches. And we have a lot of these arriving this week. The Magnani paper, this is watercolor paper in a round form. These are blocks. These, I think, are absolutely fantastic. I love them from the moment that we saw them at our trade show. I think it's just so different when you think about when you're trying to frame something like that. It would really stand out from your when you're framing it. And of course, Yupo, which is so popular for so many of you, and the Yupo is available in a round form as well. So as I say, just to keep something interesting, I know that there's different art shows now that showcase round forms. I think it's just a little bit different for the public. They do tend to go for something that's a little bit unique. And of course, these you can use for so many of your different mediums that you're currently working with, whether it be acrylic, oil, gouache, acrylic gouache, watercolor, of course, your inks. So they cover the gamut of product. There's other things that are arriving. We are getting in more brushes. We have, there's going to be new paints coming in. I'm looking at so many different things with some of our staff to test out and play with and try to get in over the next few months. Of course, with everything else that's going on, we're doing our best. So far, we are still extremely well stocked. Anybody that's come in looking for very wide rolls of canvas, anywhere from 36 to 144 inches, we have lots of stock. We just got another canvas shipment, and we'll have another one in about a month. So we're pretty well stocked for anything that you're going to need. I know some of our suppliers are still having manufacturing issues. Of course, there's nothing that any of us can do about it. And certainly when you're placing an order and we don't have it in stock and we know it's not arriving, we would certainly let you know that there may be an alternative that you may want to try. But of course, we're all doing our best and trying to keep it very exciting. So that's everything for today. I just wanted to check in with you. It's just, I always look forward to it. I always hope that you're enjoying what you're hearing, what's going on here. It's very exciting for me. Yesterday we had the door open. It was amazing just to have not only people just being able to walk in without thinking about our numbers, but just seeing so many happy faces. So next week I'll be checking in with you for a short time as well. As I say, next Wednesday we have our meeting with Scott Stevenson from Daniel Smith Art Materials. So again, if you have any questions, anything about their grounds that you want to know about, because they do make some fantastic grounds, and we'll probably have more demos lined up for Instagram and Zoom, and we'll be letting you know about those as the time goes on. Everybody's just been so busy. So until next Monday, I look forward to seeing you. I hope you have a great week. Keep smiling and just please keep on creating. Until then, bye-bye.